I'm going to make a jar of marmalade, and for that I have this empty jar so I can measure and look at it. And it is 25 centimeter in around the body here, and I didn't measure the height, but I can do that. Where is it? And it's 10.5 centimeter high. So I am going to take a piece of scrap clay because we are going to make a mold, and I'm going to roll it out in the thickness, and I found out that this straw is the thickness I like. So I am just going to roll it until it have around the same size as this straw. It looks nice. And I am going to cut off a piece here, and this is going to be the bottom of my jar, so I am going to round it off so that it looks like the jar. And then it's like 10.5 centimeter tall, and I'm going to make it around 10 so there's room for the lid. So that's actually my jar we have here. And I'm going to round off the bottom here. Not too much, but still rounding it off. So I rounded off the bottom part here, so it have a nice round edge. And I'm going to do the same thing about the top part. So here's my jar, and I'm going to take the cane from before, and I'm going to roll that thinner to make the neck on the jar. So I'm cutting out a tiny slice here of that, so that I have a nice roll, or what you call it. And I'm going to put that here on top of my jar for the neck. And I'm going to connect these two pieces carefully, making sure I like the shape of my jar still. And you can make some indents in the top part here for the lid. And by making this little neck, you can make a jar without the lid. And that's my jar, and I'm going to bake that, and then I will be back. I made a mold of my jar with the bottom up, so I have the top of the jar up here. This way I get a nice smooth bottom when I make these jars. And I'm going to make an orange stem, and for that I take some of my orange and I'm going to cut them in really tiny pieces. And I'm gonna do this with 4 slices of orange. I cut my orange up in tiny pieces and I cut 4 of them. Now I'm filling up this mold halfway, only halfway. And then I am going to take some of my yellow pastel colors, and I am going to take a bit of that and put in there, not too much. Just taking a toothpick and mixing the colors into the liquid. So yeah, that's nice. Then I'm just taking all of these pieces and putting in there and making sure they're all covered in the liquid. So I'm mixing this really good together and making sure that all of my liquid is in the bottom of this mold. And I'm just wiping up the edge here to make sure it's not yellow later, like that. And then I'm going to bake this, and I baked my little jar and I'm just going to pop it out. Then I rolled out a piece of clay, scrap clay in a setting 5, and I am taking a bigger straw and squeezing out a circle. Taking some of my Bake and Bond putting on the top here for the lid, like that. Taking this little circle, putting it on, and I am pressing down the edge over the jar. So there I have the lid, and I'm going to bake that, and then I will be back. I have baked my little jar with the lid, and I actually gave this glaze, and I am going to take my silver colored paint, and now I have it all over. I'm taking my silver colored Warhammer paint, and I'm painting it. If you have other kind of silver colored paint, you can use that, and I see I need to do that a few times here. So I'm just painting my lid. Then I made some small stickers by printing out some small labels that I made. And I put over some tape over them, cut them out, and put them through my Siren Creator sticker. This is a really nice machine. So I have lots of stickers here, so I'm just going to take one with an orange on here. I have different kind of fruits, so I'm just taking one of those with an orange, and I'm sticking it here on the front of my jar. Hope you can see that. So I just have my little sticker on the jar right there. I hope you like my video, so please give it a thumbs up and comment on it if you like. That really means a lot to me. So all I have to say is happy crafting.